Hello everybody, before this week's episode of the Reckoning of Arkanon begins, we want to give a huge thank you to the amazing people over at Critical Dice for sponsoring this campaign. Along with this partnership with the amazing people over at Critical Dice, we are able to give you 20% off your next order. So if you go to critical.chromaticdice.com, you will be able to get 20% off your order, whether it's dice, whether it's shirts, anything on the website, 20% off. You deserve it. And we ain't done there. Because every Friday, with every new episode of the Reckoning of Arkanon, Critical Dice has allowed us to give away one free set of dice every single week. So be sure to be in the chat, keep an eye out for the secret code word that will appear on the screen. It's going to be huge, you can't miss it. The second you see that code word, type it into the chat and you will go straight into the running to win a free set of dice. And when you enter yourself into the running to win that free set of dice, be sure to join the Discord so that we can get in contact with you if you are lucky enough to win this week's giveaway. One last thing I promise and then I'm done. Since hitting affiliate status on Twitch, you guys have shown us so much love and we cannot thank you enough for it. We just want to remind you that every sub, every bit, every donation, every bit of kindness that you guys are generous enough to give to us is going straight towards charity. Because here at Chromatic Dice, we want to give back to the community. And with your help, we're doing that. But that's enough from me. I've kept you long enough. Enjoy this week's episode of The Reckoning of Arkanon.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Reckoning of Arkanon episode. This is episode 11 of our show, and we're very excited to get into tonight's entertainment. How are we doing today, team?
Oh! What?
I am
Top notch.
I was gonna say something perverse, but I decided
I'm glad
to.
you didn't. I'm glad you didn't.
No, just say it.
So you don't
Craig
have
will
to
beep
bleep
out
the
whole
entire
thing.
So, we're picking up immediately where we had left off. So, the team got to have a little bit of a moment where they got to kind of come together a little bit. That's the last few episodes have all been this kind of group bonding, which has been very nice for some of us. Not so for others, but regardless, we last left off with Arson and Agron standing at the stream, looking up and looking out and seeing clouds of black smoke flying into the air.
Well, we better head out.
We should alert the group first.
Well, yeah.
I'm just playing with you.
Then
And Arson will take off.
or, I don't. Sarcasm is not my strong suit.
Okay.
To alert
Yeah,
the
you
group.
guys rush back. The group is there, standing there ready, and
It's time to go.
Black smoke on the horizon. Get your things. We're moving out. I think we need to be ready for a fight.
what's happening?
There's black smoke rising from the village.
The prince takes off in that direction, trotting, not to try to split from the group, but to like take advantage.
Okay. I was like, mother. I agree, dog. And Agron will also kind of start a light jog to head into.
Okay.
to the
Arson
town.
will wait for the group to be ready and trail behind it on the end.
Gotcha. Okay, so the lineup as of right now would be Andorin with Agron. Arson, you said it's to the end.
I'll stick to the back just so covering the rear.
Okay.
I'll be right behind Agron.
Sylvie in the middle. Loriope
Yeah, I'll be like in the middle.
in the middle. Okay, and then Katarina.
I'll be in front of Arson.
Okay,
Yes.
so you guys take off running towards the black smoke, and as you get closer, it becomes very difficult to breathe, and it's very, very thick black smoke. Something is definitely burning that should not be burning. And as you get closer and closer, you see that it is a farmstead that is burning, and you see that there are people moving around, rummaging around, wearing armor, looting. You guys are right now, you are, to give you the exact measurement, you are 35 feet away, and you see clearly one orc is going through, rummaging through things.
Agron will, like, slow his pace and, like, put up his hand for a second. Remember what I told you about these people. Do not show them any quarter, for they will not show you any.
Yes, sir.
And take care of each other. You may have not been soldiers before today, but you will be after this. And Agron's gonna ready his glaive and...
Okay.
head in.
So one of the other orcs steps forward, and now you can clearly see that there are at least two there in front of one building. The building is on fire, and this is the one that's putting off this thick black smoke. And so in a way, it's kind of very hazy to look through because of all the smoke, but you can see there's two orcs in the distance, and they just, as they're rummaging through things, they just stop, and eventually you realize they're looking in your direction, and you hear one of them cry out, "What are you doing out there?"
I'm gonna turn to the group as we're approaching. We should probably make sure that there's no one inside the farmhouse also. No civilians.
I can take care of that.
If take someone with you, we'll handle these people.
I'll look over to Katarina. Are you with me?
Right behind you.
And Agron will call out, I should be asking you the same thing. Are they wearing Valiant armor? You're trespassing on Atharis lands.
This ain't Atharis lands no more. This is our lands.
I don't think you know who you're talking to.
All right. Well, now you're going to have to taste my steel.
Everybody roll initiative. And combat begins now. To Sylvie, you are going first in this encounter, and you see there are two orcs in front of you.
Awesome. Great. I'm going to run right into the middle, right next to the two of them. And I'm going to bonus action use my first key point. And I'm going to summon my new awesome freaking wings in a spin, and just both of them come out, and I need both of them to make dex saving throws.
Okay. All right. Coming out swinging.
Heck yeah, I am.
At a
I
girl.
said I could.
And you said this is dexterity?
Yes.
So for everybody on deck, you guys see this is the first time that Sylvie has shown wings. Specifically like this. And it is pretty amazing to see because as she spins around, both of them fail their dexterity saves.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Awesome. All right, that's gonna be just only four force damage. All right, and then I am going to use my attack action to hit one of them around and swing around and hit them with my short sword as he gets hit back from my wing.
Okay.
Ooh. 5 + 7 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, then that is my turn.
Okay.
I at least got the wing hit.
Yeah, Sylvie runs in and hits him with the wings. Arson, you're up next.
Cool. I will rush up to this fella here,
Okay.
and I will draw my rapier and slide in and go for his hip, just to see if I can hit him. I'm going to use sneak attack as Sylvie's within 5 feet of him as well.
Yeah, you also would have advantage for flanking.
Beautiful. Thank God. Online dice aren't nice to me.
No, they are not. Not today. Both of those are misses.
Okay. Damn it. Well, then I'll use my bonus action, use 2-weapon fighting, and draw my brand new dagger, and try and hit him.
That's a hit.
Sweet. That's also a hit. There we go. Cool. Can I pump sneak attack into that?
Yeah, it's a sneak attack. They're disoriented. They just got hit with wings.
Woo!
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll roll damage on that. So, stabbing into him, that is a total of 13 points of damage. As I miss the hip, I'll just jump and slam straight into his left shoulder.
I'll get you next.
How much feet of movement was that? That was 25 feet of movement, was it? I can't see.
That
where
would have
sorry.
been, I'll measure for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's 25.
And then I will back up 1 square and use my fancy footwork. He can't take an attack of opportunity on me.
Nice.
Slick movement. Okay, let's see. One of them goes next. Okay.
Going for that barn, baby.
Arson, a javelin comes flying from the fields and hits you for 8 damage.
This is great. 8 damage?
You take 8 damage. It's already been applied, so you don't have to add it again.
Oh, okay, cool.
Or are you? What are you doing here?
He throws the javelin.
Oh, you pretty feathers.
He tries this one here, goes to attack Sylvie, misses with a 10. And now the prince goes. The prince runs
Yeah,
in,
big boy.
steps in front of Arson, draws his sword, and misses.
No!
Agron, it is your turn.
Agron is going to move up to here, and I'm going to start by making an attack. All right.
Yeah,
ooh,
that's
that's
a
a
hit.
24.
And you also have flanking
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to try and get the 20.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get this bad boy. Negative.
Still a
Still
hit.
21.
24 hits.
All right, and then 9 slashing damage to that orc.
Whoa.
And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to use urgent orders. I'm going to expend one leadership dice to target Arson. God, I was going
Hi.
to call you Odin.
Well, you're not
Arson.
wrong.
And you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your movement speed
Ooh.
without provoking attacks.
I'll say
of
that. I'll
opportunity.
move.
And then you regain. Here, I'll roll it. You're gonna regain a D6 of hit points
yeah.
also.
Oh, hey.
You're gonna
I'll
regain
take it.
2 hit points.
Cool.
Worth it.
Well,
Yep. So now you can use your reaction to move your
cool.
movement
I'll
speed.
move into the barn. 10. Is that barn open?
It's on fire.
Oh, I thought it was. It's blacked out for me, so I couldn't tell it was on fire. Sorry.
Yeah, it's totally enveloped in flame right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I hear anyone screaming in there?
There is no screams in there. It is just massive on fire. But you did put yourself between yourself and between Sylvie and the fire.
I'll stay put.
And that's my
Okay.
turn.
I got you, Sylvie.
Alright, what you doing over there?
As another orc calls from the distance. And Katarina, it's your turn.
Okay,
Orcs are
seeing
there.
Arson get hit, she goes, no! And reaches out her hand and casts Hex on that orc that hit
All
her
right.
as a
Nice.
bonus action.
Ooh. Hex.
As an action,
Warlock.
I am
Sorry.
sending 2 Eldritch Blasts his way
One more level.
You blast him for 3 damage.
with, that makes
One.
it 4. Because of my Hex is another D6. So I rolled a 1.
So that's -1. Okay, yeah, you did 4 damage. Loriope.
So I'm gonna move up
Get
to get next to Katarina. And I'm gonna take the opportunity to bless Agron, Arson, and Sylvie.
All right.
You're all blessed.
Yes. Blessed.
And
Thank you.
I told Craig that when we leveled up, I took the telekinetic feat. And a part of that is, as a bonus
Ooh.
action, anyone within 30 feet of me, I can shove 5 feet away from me. So I would like to shove this guy 5 feet away from me So if he gets out of anyone's, what is it called?
Range, yeah.
If he
Here
gets out of anyone's range,
or here?
I can give them.
Left or
Here.
right? Okay. Yeah, he gets he just like gets shoved backwards. The prince, Agron, and Sylvie all get opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Hit him with it.
That's a hit.
16. Wait, plus
Plus
it,
D4,
plus D.
but-
Okay. I was gonna
Yeah.
say we also get the D4, but that's okay.
Oh, that's the wrong dice.
I bless you.
Plus 2.
Blessings.
7.
24.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Yeah. All three of you just wail on him, and he falls over dead.
It's a
That was
sick
pretty
combo
dang.
attack.
Yeah.
I must say.
Get away.
Oh no! And this one is going to try to.
Oh
I
yeah.
want him to be confused.
This one, seeing that guy just get wailed upon, hurries back.
You bitch.
Be afraid.
Yeah. Oh no! I'm getting out of here, and it runs away.
You
Which would technically prompt Arson and Sylvie to get opportunity attacks.
I will with my rapier.
Hey.
Ah! Nope.
Pronunciate.
Mhm.
You get it.
Plus
I am
four,
less-
plus 1d4.
This one.
I blessed all the melee people in our party.
That's a 15.
Oh,
That's a
it's
hit.
15.
Yay.
I'm
a hit.
the best. Like, flat roll. That is 11 points of damage
Oh my
to the
gosh.
retreating.
I'm so proud of all of you. Just wailing on these orcs.
Okay, Sylvie, it is your turn. We're at the top of round 2.
Great. I'm gonna run after the one that ran away. I'm gonna just be like, you thought. And I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
Okay.
Whatever that is, plus 2. 10. Boo.
Was that a nat 1?
Was it a nat
I think
one?
it was.
I can't tell on here. Oh, it's red, so
That was a
yes,
nat
yes, that was a nat
one.
one.
Yes, that was in that one.
Yeah.
Sylvie, as you run chasing this guy down, the building just kind of just incinerates even more, which is startling, and you miss.
Oh, okay. Gosh. I'm gonna bonus action, gather myself, and I'm just gonna hit him with an unarmed attack for my bonus action.
Okay.
17 plus 4.
That's a hit.
It'll be 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
God damn, please. Hit him.
That was not correct.
Hit him with it.
Okay, that's correct. Booyah.
And that'll be my turn.
Arson.
Fire, man.
Okay. Arson will move away from the burning barn.
Yeah, I need you to roll a Constitution save since you're standing in the smoke.
Sure thing.
You
I
have
do have
bless.
bless. I'm also resistant to fire. Does that help in any way?
It's
think
the
it's
smoke.
just-
It's
It's
not
fire
fire damage. It would be smoke damage.
Okay, just making sure. 6.
Plus D4.
D4. I rolled it. It's +1, so 7 total.
7 total. Yeah, the smoke is really, really thick, and so you're kind of like it's choking you out. So
Okay.
you are definitely a little disoriented on your next turn.
Okay, that's fine. I'll move away from the smoke, telling Agron, there's no voices or anything in the barn. I think it's clear. And I'll move away to here. And the one over in the field, I'll look to and go, how about a little bit of payback? And I'll pull out my pistol and take a shot at him.
Hey.
Pop a cap in his ass.
Don't bring a javelin to a gunfight.
Hey.
Bitch.
That would be plus bless.
Bless,
Plus
bless.
4, 15.
15 hits.
Ghastly. Won't be sneak attack, sadly.
The
I
what?
don't think no. It's sadly not sneak attack.
You have the damage for that?
Yep, that would be a 7 total.
Okay. You just pull out
Bang.
your pistol and blast him with it, and it hits him right in the face, and now he's screaming out, "Ah! What was that? Ah!" Agony.
Good.
Beautiful.
Okay. It is this orc's turn, and it is going to try and scurry away as much as it can. And now it is the prince's turn, and he hits. He runs over with his sword and slashes through, dealing 6 damage to this orc. Agron.
Dad's coming. I'm gonna
Just
move.
get chat all excited, why don't you?
See, he complains about it, but plays into it. It's
You know I do.
like, oh, I hate it so much. Dad's gonna move here.
So I was there.
So, Agron, that is right on top of the fire if you sit right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to this spot because I have 35 feet of movement.
Well, you could
Trying to
cross
get
through
there.
Sylvie's spot.
Yeah, you can cross through mine.
Yeah. Yep. Right, Hizzle. Boom.
Flanking
And
as
I'm
well.
gonna do. Yep. I'm gonna do what I do.
Do what you do.
So that's
Okay.
6
These dice,
damage.
man.
Not great. I know they're killing me. And then I'm going to. That'll be it.
Okay.
Actually. That'll be it for me.
6 damage.
If that dude tries to run, he's.
Yep.
Another orc comes running from the south and goes and attacks the prince. And the prince takes 7 damage.
No.
Uh-oh.
I.
The prince just kind of lets out a gasp. Oh! As he's struck right in the back. Katarina.
Bonus action, Hex is going to move on to the one that just hit the prince.
Okay.
And Eldritch Blast.
To back.
Eldritch Blast.
Yes. Also, question.
Answer.
Because it says I can know any one ability of the one I have Hex on.
Enemy. Okay.
Yes, I would like to know Strength.
Strength is a 16.
Now they have disadvantage on any attacks or any abilities that involve strength.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's powerful.
Wait, which ones? All of them?
Just that one against the prince. So that was an 11 to hit.
Bless is
11.
so underrated.
11 misses.
Yeah. It's all good.
But you still messed him up. Lariapi, it's your turn.
Ah. Okay. This is the one that has disadvantage?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay. It happened really fast before. I forgot to mention, when I do my bonus action telekinesis thing, they have to make a strength save.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make that guy leave the prince's threatened area.
Okay.
He has to make a strength save.
At disadvantage.
So that was perfect, Kai.
Well, it's only on checks, though.
Ah.
Well,
Strength check.
he failed both. Even if it was a
Nice.
disadvantage, even at a disadvantage, he failed both. So.
Oh, so I pull him, like, back here.
Here or here?
Here.
Okay.
I'm pulling him out of the prince's threatened area.
Okay. So as he gets kicked back away from the prince turns around and strikes at him. And the prince turns around, but still taking that damage, actually drops his sword with a nat
Did he
1.
roll?
No.
He rolled a
He
nat
rolled a
one.
nat 1.
Okay.
No.
That was a bonus action. I'm gonna toll the dead that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. That's an
You
11.
suck at wisdom. Yeah,
DC
yes.
15.
Yes, that is a
Yee.
fail.
Yeah, you suck.
You
You
and
suck.
he's injured, right?
The one that you moved is not injured.
Oh, he's not injured.
No, the one that's on the other side here.
The one that we've been beaten up is.
That was 1 damage.
Now
Oh.
he's injured.
Now he's injured.
Lariapi flicks him in the face.
I'm just so
mentally.
appalled by the prince dropping his sword after I wasted so much time on that.
Okay,
Now I'm
now you're done?
Done. Mhm.
Okay, so this orc is going to try and grab the prince and lift him off the ground with
That's
a
Agron's move.
strength. He succeeds. The prince is grappled in the air.
Did he have disadvantage?
That one doesn't have the disadvantage. That's not hexed.
There's a
That's
different
that
one. The one that's next to
Sorry.
the prince.
He is
Yeah.
going to try to unarmed strike the prince with advantage because he's up in the air.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's going to be a hit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
He's a cleric. Do something! Use your magic, Prince.
But he only takes 1 damage.
Woo!
And Sylvie, we're back to Sylvie at the top of round 3.
So where's the prince is just being held up
In the air, yeah,
like, in
he's
front of me
grappled,
right now?
yeah.
It's 1-inch punch.
Can I would like to give like one good like flap of my wings to kind of just be up on top as well on the other side behind him. And I want to bring my sword down on him.
On the orc.
On the orc, yeah. But I want to from the air because I'm gonna like try to come in like here. Okay. I'm blessed. So that'll be a 22.
That's a hit.
Great. That's gonna be 11
Nice, max damage.
piercing.
Nice,
And
nice,
then
nice.
I'm gonna bonus action flurry of blows.
I'm going to stop you right
on him.
there. As you fly
Alright,
up
never
and
mind.
stab him, he drops the prince. How do you want to finish this?
Great. So since I used one big flap and I came down with the sword, I would like to levy off of the sword to then flip and just kind of grab the prince as we then do like a tumble down onto the roll
Okay.
and stand back up, ready to go.
All right, so you guys will have moved forward then 5 feet,
Okay.
and you guys are both okay.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna use my movement to come over to this one, and I'm still gonna flurry of blows it, cause I'm not having it with these guys.
Friggin' monks, man.
All right. So first unarmed strike with my cool wings, +4. 13 + 4.
That's a hit. 17 hits.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing math. Okay, so 9 bludgeoning on that first one, and then the second hit be 23
That's a
to
hit.
hit. And that will be again read it as well.
8 bludgeoning.
8. It'll be 8 more bludgeoning to that one with just the 2 astral wings going poof across them.
So Sylvie's just beating the crap out of these guys.
That's my turn.
Arson.
Okay. Arson will tap Katarina on the shoulder. Make sure that one doesn't get away. And points to the one in the field. He will rush up. Maybe, if it lets me move. I think it will. Yes, it will. To behind this orc facing Sylvie.
You've got flanking.
And, yeah, just like a rabbit, he's going to jump and just stab into the back of this
Yeah.
orc with his rapier and his dagger. So, first one is your rapier at advantage. And I'll pump, what's it called into it? Sneak attack, if it hits. Plus a d4, thank God. 15, again.
15 to
To
hit.
hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Thank God. Rapier with sneak attack. Come on, do some damage. That is a total of 11 damage on the first attack with sneak attack.
All right.
And then the dagger, to follow it up with advantage, is a goddamn bloody friggin' 24 to hit on that one.
That's huge. Yep.
That's huge.
Huge.
Don't mind the sneak attack. It's 3 + 4, so that is 7 damage total to that one
Okay.
on the second attack.
Wow. Just
Nice.
weeding through these guys like they're no problem. Is that it for? That's it for Arson.
Yep, that'll do.
Yep.
Katarina, I said make sure he doesn't get cat. Like.
I can't go anywhere.
This orc comes charging in and attacks the prince.
Why? I'm right here. I can't see where the prince is, so I don't know.
He's
where
right behind
And
you.
drops his
Nah.
great axe in the mud. Badly misses Andoran.
Oh, Agron's gonna be pissed.
Agron's gonna march right up to this orc. Stay away from my nephew.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to, I'm gonna hit him, and I'm also gonna use Heroic Strike on this to add an extra d6 of damage. So that's a
That's a
22 to hit.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Okay, so it'll be this, and this.
Plus this.
So roll that. Yep. So he's gonna take 12
Alright.
damage. 12 slashing damage.
Big hits.
That is
the,
my
the
go.
orc is just like kind of baffled. He's just been blasted, and then you run up and hit him, and he's just looking around, trying to reach for his axe, but not getting the opportunity to. And he just
Can I put my foot on it? When he reaches
give
for
me a
it?
sleight of hand.
Sleight
Yeah,
of
see
hand?
if you can get
Alright.
there.
Slide a foot.
Sleight of foot.
Sleight of
I
foot.
consider it the
Sleight
same
of-
thing.
Sleight of
Sleight of
hand.
paw.
Same thing. It's a
And then
dexterity base.
I get a D4.
Uh,
Oh no!
That is definitely a sleight of toe bean right there.
Can I describe
absolutely.
it really quick? Like I imagine he's going to reach for it, and just Agron's foot is just gonna press down on his hand and make him look up at him.
Yeah. He looks up and he looks at you and he looks at Andoran and back and forth.
Nephew.
How does that work?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, Arson, you just approach the building, and
Yes.
you, as you peer through, you can't see through it. You can't see through the smoke. And you said you wanted to roll stealth, but it is
Yeah, I rolled
already
a 22.
it's clouded in smoke, so you can move right through. You're invisible, essentially.
Yeah,
Flies into the
Okay.
Ah!
As you move inside, you see two older people kind of huddled up together, trying to breathe.
Okay.
They can't breathe.
I will rush into them, and I will pull rags, like, just off me. I don't care if it rips my clothes or whatever, and I'll hand it to them to cover their mouths.
Okay.
I don't know. I've used my action and bonus action, so I can't start dragging them out of the building, can I?
Not yet.
All right. Well, that'll be my turn then.
Okay.
Say it's okay, and then yeah.
The orc that Katarina has the grasp on, does it have to roll a strength to try to break out of that?
I don't believe
Or is it just
so.
held in place?
I think it's just held in place, has a full minute on
Oh, no, not at all. Cool. So, but can it break out? No.
No.
Okay, so it's held in place. It just kind of like shuffles back and forth, trying to break out, but it can't. And it is the prince's turn. The prince sees Arson run into the building and then sprints over in that direction.
Be careful, young one.
He reaches the end and calls out to Arson inside. Arson!
2 people! Trying to get them out. They're heavy.
Yeah, Agron, you watch as he goes in the building.
Damn kids.
He's
Think
so
that-
desperate to be a hero.
Edgelord.
I'm gonna move to the front of the. What is this over here?
Oh, that's another building.
Do I hear anything?
Coming from in there? No.
Yeah, no. And do I see any immediate threats, like down the road?
You see nothing else. This is it. It's a very small farm.
Okay. I will go in because I have 10 feet of movement left. Okay. So I just moved 5, 10. Classic Agron move. I'm gonna pick one up and put it over my shoulder.
Athletics.
You got it.
You're blessed.
Thank you. And
Blessings up. That's a 21.
it's 23.
23.
Can I put him one on either shoulder?
You can. You're big enough.
Yeah. Be like, don't worry. We are here from
I can
Atharis
do
to
it."
help. Yeah. So that's my action, and my movement. So I'm done.
Okay, I need Arson with advantage, with Agron and the Prince to roll Constitution saves.
Oh, good thing I got
Odin
my
has
D4.
advantage because he's a fire
That would be 18 total for your boy.
It would be a dirty 20.
Oh, bless as well, right?
Yeah. So Agron, as you pick up you're picking up both people.
21.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're holding the cloths, the handkerchiefs that Arson had gave them. They're coughing into that, trying to breathe. Andoran, you hear him choking up a lung behind you.
Get out of the building. I have got them.
No, I have to help.
I've got them. Get outside now. That's an order.
Katarina.
I'm staying outside, still holding said person.
You're just gonna hold him in place? Okay.
Yep. And then if it reaches a minute, I'm gonna reach
Yeah,
out.
we're still in combat, so you are good. Lariape.
Plenty of time.
I think I'm just gonna ready an action to heal these people once they get outside.
Back to the top with Sylvie. Sylvie, you just watched all 3 people
Okay.
run in the building.
Did I hear any of the yelling of him being like, "Get outside!" stuff? Great. I'm gonna assume that they got that handled. Is this building that's over here? Is it also
It is
on
not.
fire? It is not. Okay. This one back here is still. I'm noticing water, like these water places in this well. Is there any water near or around the building that the other
So
three
all
are
of
in?
those have been dumped out.
No!
dude.
Dang it, that's what I was gonna do. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna anxiously be here, ready to help as soon as they come out. But there's not much else that I can think of to do.
Okay.
Seeing that Agron's got them both on his shoulders, I'm going to make a way to the head towards the door, and I'm going to grab the prince around the waist and say, "Come on," and push him out.
So you're pushing the prince out with you.
Yeah, I'll bring him with me.
All right. So both of you get out.
Cool. And then I will look. I don't see Katarina, do I?
No, you don't have line of sight on her.
20. All right. Well, I'll move 25, 30 feet up. I'll take the I'll bonus action dash, not disengage. That's what I meant to say last time. Sorry. 5, 10. Can I see that? I can see that orc now, can't I?
Yeah, you can.
Alright. 15. Do I need to make an acrobatics check over the thing, or can I just walk around it?
Right here, there's a breach in the wall. If you were to walk through here.
Oh, I was referring
the
to the
cart?
wagon.
Yeah, you can walk around
Yeah.
it.
Attack. 15, 20, 25. There's Katarina. Okay, I'm fine now. Like, I will pull out my pistol and take a shot at the orc.
Roll at advantage because he's held in place.
I would love to. I hate my luck, dude.
Oh,
Rip.
no. All right, well, it was at
Thank
advantage,
God.
so it's 2. Oh, it's bless.
You're
7.
blessed.
7. Like,
7 is still not enough, but while it is not a nat 1, you don't. It's just a click. It clicks and nothing happens.
I'll just look over embarrassed to Katarina. I was like, "It's fine.
Performance issues. Happens
Oh,
to all of us.
Happens to the best of us." Like, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. It's that orc's turn, and he's gonna try to break out,
No.
but he can't because he's unable to break out. And it is the prince's turn. The prince looks up at Sylvie and says,
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you okay?
I got a little, I got a little winded in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna try and like help him up, and like I'm gonna just take like one of my wings like behind and just kind of like fan some of the smoke out of the way of the door and everything too for Agron with the other
as you
two.
start to do that, it clears a path, and you can see Agron on the other side, holding both people up on his shoulders.
Okay. Come on! I'll just keep fanning the smoke out of the way.
Agron.
I mean, I'm gonna make my way to the door. Get out of there with them.
Okay, yeah, you successfully escape with the people.
and I'll set them on the ground, and I'll check the woman and
looks
the
around.
man.
She
Are
needs
you
to
all
get-
right?
They came. They burned everything. We're okay.
Where did they come from?
They came from there. They came from the city.
All right, and they control the city.
We don't know. We haven't been in this. We haven't been there some time.
I'm gonna give each of them some of my water ration,
Okay.
water canteen. Well, you are safe now. We are here. Thoris is coming, so I recommend I'll give you some of our supplies. Make your way to the capital.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
They just begin to flee.
And as Agron sees the burning farm around him and the valiant soldiers again, his headache is back in earnest, and he just kind of grabs the side of his head, and that's my turn.
So what we're gonna do is we're essentially combat has ended, so we are gonna end combat right now.
Agron's gonna make his way over to the one that's bound. I know it's only for a minute more, but
Less than a minute.
And yeah, I'm gonna make my way to him,
Okay.
the orc, and I'm going to, kind of uncharacteristically, I'm gonna put my glaive through his leg to pin him to the ground.
Damn.
Attack with advantage.
Yep. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
I mean, I have rope.
18 hits.
Just in case I get the nat.
Oh! He got the net.
All right, there's that plus that, so 13 damage.
Okay, yeah. Arson, you watch as Agron comes charging in past you. Katarina, you see as Agron with a fury runs in and just stabs his glaive through this guy's leg and impales it to the ground. The orc lets out a cry, a battle cry. It's terrible pain.
And he's gonna twist it. Tell me why you're here.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
Yep.
Whoa. Arson's behind him. Tell him!
You get it! It's an 18 or a 17. I guess I get bless. So a 19 or no, a dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Well, even with the 18, that's enough. I mean,
Shit.
Who's coming to raid the farm?
Who's running the operations?
Oh, no, I can't say.
Are you sure? And I'm gonna press my glaive deeper into the ground.
Oh, all right. You let me live.
Depends on your answers.
Katarina, while this is happening, you hear a voice in the back of your head that says,
We don't leave survivors. You're not going to let them get away, right?
I mean, if he does us what we want to know.
No. You see, he's going to run back to his group, okay? He's going to go back to his group and then bring more people. You don't want that, do you?
No, we don't want that.
We don't want that. No, we don't want
Can I twist my hand and make the vines tighter?
that. You could try and
Would have
cast
been
the
a-
spell again.
it has definitely been a minute and the vines have retracted.
Okay.
So you're
I've-
just
I've-
watching as Agron's
I've got
holding
him.
this guy in place. He can't move.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Arson's walking out waving to you.
Eldritch Blast, a little something. Hey, look at him. Very weak.
Yeah, he's so weak. He can't go back.
Well, we're not gonna give him the chance.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch. With already my outstretched hand.
Oh, yikes. All right.
Rena?
Oh, I don't think that hits. That's an 8. Was he at disadvantage because he's pinned?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Cool. We're gonna switch dice real fast. 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Sick.
It's a D8.
D8. He's still hexed.
Oh, he's still next.
He is. He's still hexed.
That's 14 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Rena?
Agron, you watch as it gets hit by this chill touch, and while it doesn't die, it is brought to the brink of death. Arson, you see Katarina just cast this spell.
I go to
Egg-
Katarina.
Agron's,
Awesome will rush.
Agron's gonna give Katarina like a look of just pure, like unadulterated rage. Stand down. Now tell me what I want to know, or that will happen again.
I can't.
Fine. I'll talk. And he's like looking over at Katarina, just like horrified, terrified.
Awesome will grab Katarina's shoulders and look at her and just concerned.
I'm gonna take the book out of Katarina's hands.
Oh.
Whoa.
You're just gonna walk over and take the book? Katarina, are you allowing that?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Larife, give me a strength check. And
Nat 20.
Katarina,
Nat 20.
Oh my goodness.
Well, here comes the PvP part of the podcast.
Thank you for tuning in. Everyone's about to die.
Okay, hang on to that for just 1 second, please. We're gonna get right back to that in a second. Oh, geez. Okay, so Agron, as you're focused on, you're hyper focused on this orc, and as he's okay, fine, I'll talk. He says, "Want the room painters to come here."
Can you say that one more time?
Vorthrill paid us to come here.
Vorthrill?
Vorthrill, yes.
Like the Vorthrill?
Is that big boy that did
The
Yeah.
big bad?
Is
The mortal enemy?
Can he make an intelligence saving throw for me?
He most certainly can. He rolled a 0.
So
Uh-oh. I'm nervous. Anyone else? Just me? Okay.
So,
I'm stoked.
when he mentions that name and the splitting headache kind of comes to a peak, and the orc would be the only one that sees this, but his eyes are completely black for a moment, completely completely onyx, and I cast Mind Sliver on him.
Okay.
Isn't that just a cantrip?
Yep.
That is a cantrip.
And you roll damage for that?
Forgot what that-
Yeah, it's a D6. 6.
Oh, okay. He is brought down to a single hit point remaining.
Oh my gosh.
And Agron's going to pull the glaive out, and he's going to pull the orc really close, and he says, "Go. Tell him an old friend wants to see him." And I'll shove the orc away from me.
The orc falls to the ground and begins just as much as strength as he can muster to save his life, just trying to crawl away. It cannot stand. Its leg is destroyed.
And then Agron's gonna fall to his knees holding his head.
Sylvie and Andoran see this.
Or rush over. What's wrong? Is your head still hurting you?
Yes, he just... and he just can't really talk. He's just rubbing his head.
I'm gonna see if there's like anything just stronger in my herbalism kit, just to make any sort of like chewable, just little medicine. Little ibuprofen.
You do that, because I'm gonna snap back to the other ones now. Okay, so Liriope just pulled the book, just grabs the book and pulls it out of your hands.
Katerina's gonna blink a few times.
Arson's still got you like by the shoulders, like not strong. He's just like checking on you.
What?
Rena, hey.
You okay? And come back.
I feel fine. Yes, I think. What?
What?
Why did you just do that?
You attacked a beaten enemy.
Did someone not tell me to do it? I could have sworn someone said to.
No one was near you.
Huh.
Okay, just take a minute.
Oh,
Arson will let go, so she feels a bit.
maybe it's best that I just take a second. And she's just going to sit where she is.
Have you got her, Liriope?
I got her. It's okay.
Arson's gonna sit down too and just watch.
I'm gonna sit as well. I'm gonna put the book behind my back. My hand is still on it, but I just don't want her to look at it right now.
Is there anything around? Can I see? Because she mentioned someone talking to. Can I see anything?
Yeah, as you look around, you don't see anything. Liriope, Pip climbs down into your hand. Did you see that thing? And that is where we're going to end it tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this episode. We will be back with you next week for another episode of The Reckoning of Arkanon. As always, be sure to please check out our sponsor, Critical Dice, who bring all of the D&D magic and let us keep doing amazing things like this. So go ahead and you can check out their stuff at critical.chromaticdice.com. You'll save 20% on all your dice needs, all your shirts, t-shirts, D&D stuff. They're awesome. We love them. Check them out. There's a link here. And oh, by the way, last time, you got to drop the keyword in. The keyword's coming up right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and now there should be a winner coming up. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the winner. Please make sure you jump in our Discord so we can get you connected with them and get you your free dice. Thank you so much, everyone. And as always, have a good night.